So now we are going to discuss about the deadlock recovery. Once the deadlock has been happened in a system and we have detected that there is a deadlock, how we are going to recover that. There are two ways for recovering the deadlock once it has been happened. Manually we deal with the deadlock. The second one is we find the automatic technique to detect the to recover the deadlock. So for that there are two options for breaking a deadlock. One is the about one or more thread to break the circular weight. So once we break this, we can recover from the deadlock. So we need to about one or more thread to break that circular weight. The second one is the preempt some resources. We release some resources means automatically the process which is waiting for getting those resources will get those resources and complete its execution. Then so the first one is the process and thread termination. So for first we need to find what are all the threads are involved in that deadlock. First we need to abort or terminate those process or a deadlock. At a time we can remove all the deadlocks or we can terminate one process at a time until the deadlock cycle has been eliminated. For example, there are five threads or processes are in a deadlock. So first one is we need to terminate all the five processes at a time. So it is a high costly. So to minimize that cost, instead of terminating all the five processes at a time, first you select any one process and you terminate that. Then we check whether the deadlock cycle still exists or not. If it is not exist, then you can go with all those five and then find another way to execute the remaining process. One by one, you need to terminate the process and check. So the process termination will keep on goes till the deadlock cycle has been removed. The second one is that resource preemption. How can we do that resource preemption to recover the deadlock? First, you need to select which process need to be terminated. So that is which process that is called as selecting victim. So as in process termination, we must determine the order of preemption to minimize the cost. The cost factors may include such as the parameters as the number of resources a deadlock process is holding, the process which having the highest resources that can be selected as a victim. So because it increases the cost, right? To minimize the cost, we select that process and make the process to release the resources means high number of resources we will get. The second one is that rollback. So roll back to safe state and you have recent safe state and then we can re-execute the restart the thread execution. Another one is that we can perform the total rollback. It means that you have to abort that all the process whatever has been done till now, then you have to restart newly. So here in the total rollback will increases the cost. The problem here is starvation because while we are selecting the victim, we consider that cost factor. So due to that cost factor consideration, the same process is always depicted as a victim. So the process never get as it keep on release its preempt. Okay, so it won't get chance to chance for execution. That leads to the infinite waiting that is called as starvation. So the solution for that starvation is we have to define in the starting itself how many number of times the particular process can be picked as a victim. Okay, if it is four, only the four times the particular process can be selected as a victim. In the fifth time, again deadlocks happen. Some other process will be selecting as a victim as the defined number has been already over. Okay, by using this technique, we can avoid that the starvation. It means that the particular process can be keep on selecting as the victim. That problem has been solved. Thank you.